Hello, Nation. I'm Derek, and welcome to Chiefs Express Report. The Kansas City Chiefs have long been known for their strategic moves both during the offseason and as the trade deadline approaches. While the recent trades for wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins and edge rusher Josh Uche have bolstered the roster, one crucial gap remains in their defense. With Jalen Watson sidelined due to a significant leg injury, speculation has surged around how the Chiefs will address the void in their secondary. One intriguing solution? ESPN's Jeremy Fowler brings Brett Veach a great addition. Let's check it out. But first, guys, I have a small request. If you find our content valuable, please consider giving us a like. It's a small gesture that really helps support us. Thanks for being awesome. Steven Nelson, the Chiefs' missing puzzle piece. Nelson, a third-round pick by the Kansas City Chiefs in 2015, has enjoyed a robust NFL career marked by consistent performances and flashes of brilliance. Nelson's initial tenure with the Chiefs spanned 4 seasons, during which he recorded 182 tackles, 1 forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, and 4 interceptions. His most significant impact came from his aggressive man-to-man coverage and relentless pursuit of opposing wideouts. During his time with the Chiefs, Nelson proved to be a reliable contributor, particularly in his 2018 season, where he notched career highs with 68 total tackles and 4 interceptions, displaying a knack for being in the right place at the right time. While not widely regarded as elite, Nelson's ability to stay solid under pressure is exactly the kind of assurance Kansas City needs in the wake of Watson's absence. After leaving Kansas City, Nelson joined the Pittsburgh Steelers on a 3-year, $25.5 million contract in 2019, solidifying his value in the market as a dependable cornerback. His time with the Steelers was fruitful, boasting 109 total tackles and 3 interceptions over 2 seasons. Nelson's presence significantly reinforced Pittsburgh's secondary, which ranked among the league's top units during his tenure. Nelson's final 2 years in the NFL were spent with the Houston Texans, where he played in 32 games, amassing 115 tackles, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, and 5 interceptions. Even at 30 years old, Nelson demonstrated his playmaking ability. A highlight of his stint with the Texans was a pivotal interception during their playoff clash against the Cleveland Browns, where he intercepted veteran quarterback Joe Flacco and returned it for a crucial touchdown. What makes Steven Nelson particularly appealing to the Chiefs is not just his track record, but his familiarity with Kansas City's culture and expectations. The Chiefs' defensive coordinator, Steve Spagnuolo, could seamlessly integrate Nelson back into the system, maximizing his experience to support younger defensive backs and fill the leadership vacuum left by injuries. Nelson's history of playing in high-stakes games and adapting to different defensive schemes across 3 teams showcases his versatility and commitment to success. His veteran presence would be invaluable, especially as Kansas City eyes another deep playoff run. With his past connection to the team, the transition would be smoother than bringing in an entirely new face unfamiliar with the organization. With Jalen Watson's season-ending injury, the Chiefs face a significant gap in their cornerback lineup. The loss disrupts an otherwise well-coordinated secondary that relies on a balance of experienced players and young talents. Despite the defensive resilience shown so far, the Chiefs' recent games have exposed vulnerabilities that opposing teams are sure to target as the season progresses. Nelson's potential return could provide the defensive depth Kansas City desperately needs. His ability to read routes, anticipate quarterback decisions, and adjust on the fly could make him a critical asset. The Chiefs fanbase has been vocal about the need for a seasoned cornerback who can maintain composure in the league's most intense matchups. Bringing back Nelson would energize the defensive backfield and bring much-needed assurance to Chiefs Kingdom. Convincing a retired player to return to the NFL can be tricky, with factors such as fitness, readiness, and personal motivation playing significant roles. However, the prospect of playing for a team with genuine Super Bowl aspirations, coupled with Nelson's prior connection to Kansas City, might make the proposition more appealing. Nelson has always shown resilience throughout his career, overcoming multiple obstacles to remain a key defensive player. The Chiefs' current campaign to dominate the AFC relies heavily on reinforcing any exposed weaknesses. Nelson's return would offer both immediate reinforcement and an opportunity for the Chiefs to recalibrate their defensive strategy as they prepare for the postseason. In addition to his on-field capabilities, Nelson's familiarity with Arrowhead Stadium and the roaring Chiefs fanbase adds an intangible value to his potential return. His initial years with Kansas City helped shape a foundation for his career, one that he took with him to Pittsburgh and Houston, where he continued to refine his skills. Nelson's legacy in Kansas City isn't merely a footnote. He was part of the transitional phase leading up to the Chiefs' current era of dominance under head coach Andy Reid. Bringing him back into the fold would be a testament to the team's commitment to their roots while enhancing their current roster with experienced talent. For the Chiefs to remain at the top, strategic moves like reuniting with players familiar with their system can make the difference. Steven Nelson may not be a household name like some of the league's top cornerbacks, but his reliability, experience, and connection to Kansas City make him an optimal choice. The Chiefs have shown they can win with a balanced, opportunistic defense, and Nelson could be the final piece to ensure their secondary remains a formidable force. Bringing Steven Nelson out of retirement could be the perfect move for the Chiefs to strengthen their secondary and boost their Super Bowl chances. But what do you think, Chiefs fans? Should Kansas City make a push to bring back Nelson given his past contributions and experience? What do you think? Leave your comments below. I'll read all your ideas. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Join our community and get exclusive daily content. We prioritize keeping you up to date with all the latest happenings in Kansas City. See you soon.